Hey there, thanks for stopping by. This is Eve with Books and Budget. I am here to do a very little tiny cash stuffing today. I went to my local grocery store and, when they ask you if you want cash back, I took out $50 in a 20 and 6 5s, 3, 4, 5, 6, so $50 in total, 20, 30, to put into my little holiday cash envelope. I'm going to use my trusty Korean chrysanthemum flower tea, guk hwa cha meaning tea. I assume guk hwa meaning chrysanthemum. I'm not actually sure. But we received this, you can see it's expired, which is why it's in my office and not being used. I've only drank this tea a couple times. I don't really love loose flower tea, but you can see that it is a made in Korea product. I'm going to use that as my paperweight because it's pretty. Can attest for anyone that has had chrysanthemum tea, by the way. Sort of tastes like dandelion tea if you've ever had that before. Okay, so I'm going to get into it. And like I said, I'm going to use this as my little paperweight for now. So I only have 7 bills total. I'm not going to stuff every one, and I actually haven't really determined where this money is going, with the exception of the 20, so I'll actually start there first. The 20 is going into Christmas, the most expensive of the holidays. I'm going to put that in my little Christmas envelope, and I will link the Etsy store that I got these cute little gnome envelopes from. But I'm adding the 20 in, so now it is at 50, 70, 90, 100. Got a long way to go with the Christmas envelope, but as it is currently May, we got plenty of time. But I'll probably do somewhere between 50 and 100 every month. This is just for gifts for others. We have enough Christmas decor to last us a lifetime. I might replace some of our garland, and one day we're looking to get a new tree. We don't get real Christmas trees, which is sort of a shame, but the maintenance for it right now for us just seems a little bit too high. And so anyways, we might save for a new tree eventually, but for now, this is just a gift folder. Anyways, so I'm left with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to go into some other envelopes. I think I'll just do 6 envelopes that get 5 each. I'm going to put 5 in birthday. I'm using this for my husband's birthday. He will be 33 this year. So 15 in there total. 4th of July. Yeah, why not? We'll probably get some beverages, or maybe contribute to, we're not hosting anyone, but we might contribute to someone else's barbecue. So that has 10 now. I'm going to come back to this. My husband's a teacher, so I'm using the back to school for his classroom decoration. I am currently pregnant, but we don't have any children out here in the world that are attending school, so I'm using this just more for his classroom decor and, classroom supplies. He's a high school teacher, so he doesn't need too much, but I might come back to that. Halloween, I will give 5. Candy is expensive, and that just has 5 in there right now, so it's a 10 total. So we live in a neighborhood, or a suburban neighborhood, and we do get trick-or-treaters, which I've heard some of my kind of village neighbors, like not people that are actually on our street, but just other people that live in our town, complaining that they don't see trick-or-treaters, but we definitely do. And I'm not the one mini candy per person kind of kid. I sort of do like a small handful and put it into their bucket or pillowcase or whatever. So I usually end up getting 2 large bags to distribute, and we go through it, especially like later in the night when more of like the middle school aged kids come around, or you get like a random high schooler too. So anyways, I digress. We will use up 2 full bags. Near the end of the night, I start to give away like a big handful for the bigger kids. Thanksgiving I'll put in a 5 as well. Again, we don't host Thanksgiving, but we usually bring something. So this will go towards the groceries for that. So that has 10 now. And we've got $10 left. So I will put 1 in back to school, which now has 5. And that we've got until late August. Oh, sorry, I live near a train. I don't know if you can hear that, if the audio is catching. I already have my husband's Father's Day gift. Oh, that train is just going off the wall. The rest of these are for next year, because we've already kind of determined where these things are going to go. I will put the other 5. Do I want to do more for his birthday or for Valentine's Day? I already have a big Father's Day gift for him, so I'm basically just planning on taking him out to dinner for his birthday. His birthday's in June, so I'll put it in Valentine's Day, and I'll just stuff the birthday one in the coming weeks. But yeah, that's my little mini 6-minute cash stuffing video. I mean, $30, it won't get you very far, but that's all I have for today. Tune in to Books and Budget a little bit later this week or this weekend. I'm going to be posting my spring reading list. And I actually mentioned this in another video. It's sort of like, why would you make a book and budget related channel when you could have those be 2 separate, distinct things? For one, I'm lazy and didn't really feel like segmenting them out. But the other is they're 2 passions of mine that are semi-intertwined. The money that I save does fund my book hobby, my reading hobby, and my book collecting hobby, which I would argue are distinct entities. So anyways, I digress. They are intertwined for me, even though the subject matter is not overlapping in many ways. But I think the overarching theme here is, if it's in the books or on the books, I'm interested in it, so I'm ready to talk about it. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to Books and Budget today, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks.